Hello Virgo, welcome to your March 2019 general horoscope reading. Virgo, drop me a comment below. Share with me and your fellow earth signs. How are you doing? So as you see, I'm kind of doing this month's readings a little different, just starting down here. And I went ahead and got a head start on the intuitive messages. I drew a runestone here, so we're just going to go ahead and dive in, start chit-chatting about the psychic influences coming through for you here, Virgo. Also, thank you for your patience, by the way. I know I'm a little late in getting these March readings out. I've had so much going on, so yada yada, but here we are. So, just going to shuffle the tarot a bit more. The rune you got was Ing. And the overall counsel of the rune Ing here for you, Virgo, is completing, completion, completing something. There's a need to, an encouragement for you to complete a project, bring something full circle. It could be even a relationship, completing a conversation, completing the relationship altogether, or perhaps some sort of habit that you've had with yourself, with your relationships, where it's something that just needs to be wrapped up fully. That is the overall counsel. Now, Ing is a very positive rune, so take this very positively, because Ing's influence, yeah, it's just overall a very beneficial rune to have show up. It really foretells as well some new beginnings, whether that be new life, so you could find yourself expanding your family. Maybe some of you females are getting pregnant and so there's that. But it can also just mean the birthing of a new project, of a new sort of era almost in your life. And something that's really going to pay off, that's really going to develop fully. Just kind of letting your cards plop out here until I feel like they're done, Virgo. So that's that rune. Now understand, you do have the Mercury retrograde, which is your ruling planet, Mercury. So, okay, this card really did not want to go back in, so there we go. So Mercury retrograde is going on. I believe it's like from the 6th to the 28th of the month. So just be aware of that. Communications can be a little stifled. You might see some issues with technology at this time. So just kind of be prepared for those things. By the way, the bottom of the deck here is Two of Swords. Okay. And if you're thinking about signing any new contracts, just make sure that you are looking at the details. More mistakes can be made during a Mercury retrograde, especially when it comes to that kind of stuff. Okay, taking you back up here, Virgo, let's chat. So, we are in Pisces season for most of the month here. So for you, that is really affecting your 7th house in your astrological chart. So house of partnerships, house of long-term relationships, of marriage, all that stuff. So right off the bat, showing up here at the center of your reading is the 7 of Wands. And so what I'm getting, that, and then also with Ring showing up, Ing showing up, there is that big focus on relationship. And right here, the attention is brought to some sort of strife. Some strife within yourself that is perhaps affecting your relationship or partnership. An unresolved conflict with your partner, with the person you are interested in if you're single. There's something here that needs to be dealt with. I'm getting there's definitely a little bit of anger with the Seven of Wands. A little anger, a little frustration over, I'm getting, could have been a recent conversation where you, the other person, were very direct about what it is you're looking for, that you need right now, desires. King of Swords is very forthcoming. So there's a very forthcoming conversation that happened, or that's happening right off the bat here. And it's creating just some anger and some tension within. And this could be an older person, and even more specifically an air sign, that kind of brings this on for you, Virgo. But there's just something here. There's a feeling of not jumping to conclusions with the Seven of Wands, especially with your planet Mercury going retrograde, because it's a time of review, of being really thoughtful of the conversations we're having or that we're about to have. And so there's going to be this sort of desire to just be impulsive and just react impulsively. But Virgo, you are being advised, as always really with a Mercury retrograde, to try to approach the situation with a bit more ease. The King of Swords, like I said, perhaps something also I'm getting here for some of you Virgos wasn't made as sharp, as clear as it could have been with the other person. So going into the month, that's going to be just something that you are going to be working through. And it does have to do with partnership. It could also have to do a little bit with shared resources, shared income with your partner, with your business partner even. And that's with the Five of Pentacles here. So with this being at the root of your reading, Virgo, somebody's upset. Someone is upset with the other person. Both parties are upset. There's a feeling of misunderstanding here, and needing to communicate some of your fears, some of your fears of loss, of losing, Virgo, that's coming up here. And how you and that other person can work together to turn that around, rather than just dwell on the fear or the loss, the potential loss. Because I'm not showing this as a very physical, real sort of loss. I'm getting that it's more sort of a fear, an inner sort of turmoil. So up next you have the Wheel of Fortune, which I love. Okay, so especially once the sun enters Aries and we get to the Libra full moon and everything, more of this energy can show up for you. So this is going to be almost like the fruits of your labor coming to you. The results of the effort you put in to have that conversation, to stand up for yourself where you needed to stand up, to review and edit where you needed to make those adjustments. The results and manifestations and rewards of all that is coming through around that time with the Wheel of Fortune here. So just pay attention to that time frame. Ooh. Sorry, that's my dog. She's playing with her bone. I have wood floors. It's really loud. So, you know, what I'm getting here with the Wheel of Fortune too, it's going back to the message of Ing here, where it is about reaching a stage of completion. So you're wanting to definitely get whatever it is, conversation, project, that financial sort of plan, get it wrapped up. There's like almost a hastening here. And jumping into Aries season, that'll help you. But even being especially in Pisces season, who's your polar opposite, especially if you're a rising Virgo, is going to be very helpful and supportive to you. And you end with the King of Pentacles. I love this, Virgo. So whatever, maybe financial stress, fears of financial material loss that you had going on there, by the end of the month, this is direction that you're headed. Okay. I'm getting with the Wheel of Fortune and then this, that there's even an opportunity that's coming in once you wrap up whatever you need to wrap up, Virgo. There's this opportunity or offer that just wheels in for you. And it's an investment opportunity. Or even rather, it's this opportunity for the relationship to just feel more grounded and secure and stable, like the King of Pentacles here. Definitely good fortune and rewards coming to you towards the end of the month for sure. But I mean, you really can start seeing the results in Pisces season here for much of March. Yeah. New investment opportunity. Don't worry. What also is going to help you, King of Pentacles is trying to say here too, is getting a bit more in touch, whatever that means exactly, with the details of your financial planning or with simply the earth, going outside, doing some self-care, doing it while you strut in the garden, go for a walk in the park, taking care of yourself through the earth, through what the earth provides. It's going to help you feel grounded and sort of a lot more secure and even give you, I'm getting, almost a little bit more of a clear head, especially during the Mercury retrograde when we're here, you know, with this kind of tension and wanting to just react. Sorry, my dog is going cray-cray. So, Virgo, the financial opportunities are real. Getting more stable within your relationship or with a partner. And just making sure that you wrap up. You can do it. Wherever you might feel stunted with that creativity, feeling blocked about completing, I'm getting here, you don't really have to stress so much about how perfected it needs to be. It doesn't have to be perfected. Just dive in. Just go ahead and end it how perhaps you originally thought, Virgo. And the payoff, boom, is going to be here. Some karma shifting, especially when it comes to partnership, shared resources, and that material wealth. Karmatic shift. Woo-hoo. All right, well, that pretty much completes it here, Virgo. So I hope these messages are helpful to you, and Also, I'm going to do my very best to get out another Zodiac in comedy video soon. I've just been really busy, but watch out for that. So, yeah. And I'll see you in the next video. But if you do want to connect with me more, Virgo, if you want to do a personal reading with me, all the links and information are below in the descriptions box as always. And please, if you haven't yet, subscribe to my channel. It really does help support the intuitive messages that I deliver out here monthly. So, take care, Virgo. You got this.